Yo, what up, people? Smith to motherfucking are here today, course, to give you guys Walkure. Like, literally, it's like Walkure Romanze. Like, it has a weird name. I'll give it that. But you know what? It's sort of a good series. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I do have my things with it, and I'll get into that later in the video. But overall, it still has a pretty interesting sort of story. And it's sort of something I've never seen before, and I'm digging that. But anyway, episode 1, motherfucking review. Let's just get into this shit, okay? This anime is basically about the old days of knights and jousting. Like, legit. Like, yo. With horses and fucking jousting and everything. And basically, like, all these knights, except for this one motherfucker in this anime, who isn't a knight anymore, for some odd reason, which I'll get to later. Basically, the thing about it is, they're all female. Like, they're all female, except for this one motherfucker who isn't a knight anymore. And so far in this anime, this dude is like in a harmed sort of situation where these girls are asking him to be like his fucking his valet or some shit. Like they call it something else, but basically it's their valet. Their fucking right hand man, the nigga that hands him the stick. And apparently the school that they're going to is like half knight and half like fucking valet fucking school. It's like called like a Barry Gate or some shit. But fuck it, it's a nigga literally hands you a motherfucking stick, like, what? And gives you some encouraging words and some advice, and I believe also might introduce you. Valet, fuck it, that's valet status. Like, maybe a little bit above valet, but fuck it, he's a valet. Fuck it. Anyway, and so they're all trying to get him to join with him, and that's basically so far. Basic premise so far in this story. And I'm not sure who the main character is, if it's this guy or this girl. I'm gonna assume it's this girl. I'm gonna assume it's this girl because she's had the most screen time. And basically, this girl's name is Mio, and she's basically like, well, in the very beginning of this shit, she gets like chased down by a fucking wild ass horse, and then the horse rips off her fucking like the back of her fucking skirt, and then she falls down to the ground. And no, we gotta talk about this shit. Like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, yo, really? Like, cause the way, no, it was just animated poorly. No. Like the sequence of scenes made it look very bad. Like what was about to happen next. Like it really did. I'm not even joking with that shit. I'm not even joking. It really made it look like some fucked up shit was about to happen. Like, yo, like they show the horse's face and he's like, ah, and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then the horse starts getting up and on his hind legs and shit. Like, I'm like, I don't know where this is about to go, but is it really gonna go there? Like, I was like, yo, like, that would have been a fucking crazy ass way to start a fucking anime. I'd be like, yo, that was fucked up and that was some weird ass shit, and you niggas need some fucking therapy, or you niggas need to, no, fuck that. You niggas need to chill the fuck out. But at the same time, I'll be like, yo, man, that's a fucked up shit. That's a fucked up shit. Like, yo. And that's how they start the first episode. What's gonna happen next? Like, yo. But unfortunately, she got saved, and apparently he wasn't. I'm not sure exactly what the fuck he was gonna do, and we'll never know because, of course, the situation. But then there's the second case. Like, this fucking horse. I don't know. I don't get his agenda. Basically, he had a fucking like thorn in his fucking hoof, and he went fucking crazy, and he got calmed down by this dude. And then the rest of the anime is like basically him walking her back, I believe, and her like having his clothes around him because her shirt's ripped, like ripped open apparently, and her fucking like, back of her skirt's gone and shit. I'm like, yo, fan service, fuck it. And then basically we see her in her fucking daily life, and we also see like basically her teacher, who's also like this bartender at this cafe, or this like she's over the bar. She's bartender. Fuck it. Anyway, she's like, don't call me fucking sensei here. Fuck it. We're co-workers and shit. So no, fuck that. I'm like, yo, okay, that's reasonable. That's somewhat reasonable. But anyway, the thing is, then she started going about how she knows that Mio has feelings for this motherfucker. And then basically starts giving her advice, and she's like so bland. She's like, oh, I should feed him carrots. I'm like, it's like, no, go after the horse. And she thinks that the sensei thinks that she's actually getting it, but no, she isn't. And apparently, she goes there, nigga ain't there, he's out in classes, I believe. And then there's a horse there, and so she decides to feed the horse some bread. And then while she's doing some other shit, the horse goes into her basket and eats the rest of the fucking food. And then it goes fucking wild because it wants more. And she puts on this fucking helmet that used to be this guy's old fucking helmet. I don't even know his name, because I don't know why, but he wasn't really mentioned that much. I don't really give a fuck about him right now. And I'm not going to probably watch this shit ever again. Because the thing is, there's some things I got to talk about with this. It's still a good episode, but I'm not, this is not my cup of tea, if you get me. You see, the thing is, basically, the horse goes wild his second time, and there was funny ass scenes. Like, yo, like, there's some funny ass scenes. And the thing about it is, like, yo, this horse is going after her, and she's just running through this random ass field. And the entire time while this is happening, this dude's like going back to the fucking his fucking stable and shit, and seeing that the horse got loose, and then going out to search for the horse. And I'll cut back into that later, but that's basically all he does. And then with her, she's like running through this fucking field with this fucking helmet on and shit. Like, yeah! I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? And then all of a sudden, the entire time we meet the student council bitch. And she of course wants this nigga Chew. And basically the two people that want right now is a second fucking year bitch and this student council girl. And they're both trying to get this summer cup championship. Anyway, she's basically informing these two girls about, like, proper etiquette if they want to become knights. And they're like her fucking groupies. Like, every top bitch needs some fucking lackeys, like, legit. And there's always two of them, though. I never got that. Why is there always two? It's like, but there's four of them, but there's always one main bitch, and then there's always like two lackeys, and then there's always like this third girl that's with them, but yet they're not. Like, the third girl the fourth girl constantly changes between them. Fuck it. If you got what I was talking about, then you hey, good for you. But the thing about it is, basically he's talking about you need to be rational all times. And then they see this fucking horse come. These girls, they start screaming, "What are we gonna do?" And she's like, "Remember, you gotta be rational." And she's just sitting there just thinking, the horse is coming. And then all of a sudden, like, mid fucking, like, just being rational, she just fucking takes off running, like, hands in the air and everything, just screaming. And the horse fucking is chasing this girl, and the girl runs by, and the horse runs by, and these two girls are like, oh, that was so beautiful. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, oh, this bitch just took off, like, oh, like, yo, like, she was scared as shit. Like, yo, like, yo, what the fuck is this? And basically, she gets caught by the horse. Horse legit eats her skirt, or rips it off. She's wearing this lacy ass shit, and I'm like, there's some angles. Fuck it, just fuck it. And then from there we got to this point where basically she remembered what this guy did to calm down the horse, Mio, and then she did it, and then the guy saw her do it. And then basically this bitch, student council, she basically, like, her lackeys come and like she's standing up, like with panties on, like, yo, this is what, fuck it. Then they just lift up her skirt and like literally are holding that shit up for her. I'm like, lackeys right there. That's lackey 101. Fuck it. But basically she challenges the bitch to a duel. And the first time I saw this fucking scene, I was like, yo, where the fuck did that gov come from? Like, I got confused, and then I had to rewatch that shit. It was like, oh, it came out of pocket. At first, I was like, yo, where the fuck that golf come from? That was she pulled that out of her ass, like legit. I was like, yo, fuck it. Anyway, the thing about it is, when the guy sees it, her in that horse, from what I can sense for this fucking show, I feel like he's going to become her thing, you know, her fucking like valet or some shit, or her partner, or whatever I'm going to call it, or Baraticate or some shit like that. Anyway, I believe that he's going to become her thing like that, and then she's going to be in love with him, but of course he's fucking dense as shit, so it will most likely end without any progress happening whatsoever, because, of course, it is an anime. Oh, fuck me. And, most important, is how his partner died. Since I'm not going to watch it anymore, I'll just throw out a fucking hint, like a guess, just like a shot in the dark. I'm guessing that somehow, because this is, of course, Lansing, that she died in some freak Lansing accident, possibly because of him wanting to go into this match or some shit like that, and then she died, and then, like, he felt bad and quit being a knight, and he, like, became one of those to, like, help remember her or some shit. I don't fucking know. But the reason why, oh, no, fuck, we'll get to that at the very end. This episode overall, I'd have to give 8.9 out of 10. Wait, 8 out of fucking 10. 8 out of fucking 10, yeah. I was trying to decide between 8 or 9. I was like, fuck it. 8 out of 10, yeah. It was good overall, but it had its okay moments thrown in there that I really didn't care about. That was somewhat minuscule. That wasn't very interesting. But the thing about it is, that's fucking rated. Why I cannot watch this shit anymore. Me personally, I love medieval shit. Oh my god, yo. For me, I'm gonna break this shit down for your ass. For me, muskets for the motherfucking win every fucking day. Yo, the battles, yo. Just smoke flying, and it was like civil in a way, but it was very bloody, but at the same time. But it was more like organized, like legit. Like it wasn't like some shit like nigga with one fucking rocket launcher just blow up your ass, like, and now your entire fucking crew is dead because this one motherfucker in this random location. No, niggas got in the fucking field, they shot at each other. I was digging that shit. But second, of course, comes the medieval times. Medieval. So I'm up, yo, I'm digging the medieval. I love the catapults and yo, the fucking catapults, bro. Yo, and the swords, and shields, bow and arrow, yo. Fucking raiding fucking castles, that's my shit. But when it comes to the whole knight thing in the jousting, no, I'm not into it. I'm not into that. No, because it's like a sport, but yet it's somewhat in war. Because there are cavalry that will like do that shit, like they'll stab motherfuckers with like a spear and shit while they're riding by, and then niggas' body will like, literally come with those motherfuckers if they felt like it. Then arm strength. But the thing is, I was just never really into jousting. I'm just not into the sport of jousting. If I want to watch something about like some type of sport, I don't want it to be jousting. Because there are a lot of things I put above jousting. A lot. I'm just not very intrigued by jousting. I'm intrigued with the era and the times and all that shit. But jousting, not so much. And of course, if you wonder what I really hate, is of course this era of fighting. Because this era of fighting is very crazy and it's robotic and it isn't the same. I mean, I don't know. I never had to experience the old type of fighting, so I could not firsthand explain the feeling like yo, you're probably gonna die like a horrible fucking painful death. But I don't know. It just seems so like too much now. I mean, it all started with, of course, the revolver. And by revolver, I mean like the fucking cowboy type of revolver, except not that late in the stage, because by the time those revolvers actually had like loadable bullets, there was also that fucking like fucking cock rifle a couple like very soon after. So bullets, no. I'm talking about the old-fashioned motherfucker that was like a flintlock pistol that actually had a hammer though. So instead of fucking having to just like put it in there like gunpowder and all that and then just pull back and then one fire, no. You could continuously, the hammer would continuously pull back and it would shoot out these little tiny ass balls with gunpowder inside that they load manually. That's what I'm like, yo, that's the shit. That's when, though, of course, shit got overcomplicated because then came bullets, and with bullets, just think about it. Like, we got this thing. Remember when we used to use giant ass arrows and giant ass rocks to kill motherfuckers? No, fuck that shit. Now we got nuclear warheads that fucking blow shit up in massive scales. We got IBCMs. We got fucking surface to ground air missiles. We got cruiser missiles. We have shit we don't even fucking know about. The government ain't telling us yet. Like, recently, the government has like a fucking laser that can shoot down fucking missiles, and they equipped it and are starting to equip it to more fucking Navy ships, and it's like a legit solar powered fucking laser that actually shoots a fucking laser. And due to what they turn it to, like the density and shit like that, I believe it's solar powered, but I could be mistaken. I believe it might actually be like photon energy and shit. Anyway, but I'm thinking solar powered because it focuses like a beam of light and it can blow up and fuck up missiles. Yo, we're getting fucking close. I mean, you can now make actual fucking lightsabers. Yo, like people thought that was like myth, but no, niggas actually are making legit. They actually found a way to actually take the fucking, make some type of thing that would actually be able to make a fucking actual lightsaber. Something that could cut through literally anything, except apparently another lightsaber. Because that would be like, they're equal forces. But then it comes to the whole question, like, what if you take two lightsabers and then you put them against one at the same spot from different sides? Or at the exact same, it's like, I mean, shoot, it's fucking weird, okay? It's just fucking, but we're building this crazy ass shit, and now it's just so complicated. We're like legit. We don't have to even, sacrifice or have any risk at all in order to wipe out a fucking country. Like we can just push a fucking button. Back in the old days, if you legitly wanted to move up in the world or fight your enemies, you, as a king, would personally get off your ass. You'd get up with a shitload of fucking commoners and your nobles and shit, and you'd fucking ride to these niggas' castle, and you'd raid that shit. And either they would die or you would die. But it'd be a giant ass fucking fight. And you wouldn't go into that shit not accepting the risks. Nowadays, the risks are really what? Push this button. How many men am I losing by pushing this button? It's like, it's overcomplicated. It really is. I don't know how the fuck this went into some type of war thing, but fuck it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh yes. Pistols all the way. Fuck it. You don't need a fucking. But fuck it. When I get a certain age, hell yeah, I'm gonna get a pistol. Why? Because it's amazing piece of technology. The pistol. Even the fucking rifle. Even the things that can literally fucking just zzz, and a fucking area is just leveled and exploding and shit. I'm like, yo, on fire and yo, incendiary rounds and a minigun. I'm getting way off fucking track. I'm so far off track right now. It don't even fucking matter. But fuck it, why not? So with that being said, Smith's to my fucking honor. Peace the fuck out. And I was about to talk about something too. Oh well, fuck it. I'm dropping this fucking conversation now. You get my point. Hopefully.